No, still off.
Yeah.
That's a bitch.
If it was steel beams, I would trust you with my life, but...
Oh, Duckham's.
Duckham's motor oil, isn't it?
Ah, the smell of a mine.
It is. See, like, above your head is all just fractured rock. Yeah. In fact, you stood under a big lump. I'll have to give you a headache if it fell on your head.
Give you just a bit.
A little headache.
You need quite a few aspirins after.
I think maybe I just live here now if that happens.
Very fractured ground. Where, in relation to surface, there's another one here, look. I reckon that's on that teeny wire through it, you know.
Yeah, there's one behind me as well.
Yeah, they've run cables through it. That's a guess.
Right, so this is a smaller
tub.
A smaller tub to what we've seen. Much smaller. Was it because just these smaller ones, maybe they were used in the slits?
I wouldn't have thought so. Really don't know.
There's a much smaller one, is there? From the one that we've seen. Any treasures?
Not as I can see. Bit of wire. I thinned out. You're not so bad holding pipes, I don't think.
There was a charging station here.
Yes. Battery charger. Because it's tinned as well. He didn't normally tin stuff like this for any other reason. So I reckon there's been a charging station or something in
So
it.
they were charging a loco here?
Yeah.
What brand locos were they?
They were Claytons, a lot of them.
Claytons. They were
What they had up here,
electric.
I don't know.
Electric, yeah?
Electric locos, yeah.
It would make sense.
Oh, look.
Look at the fishbowl.
Here.
That could date this part of the mine. It's a very old newspaper, definitely 1970s, I'm guessing.
Who was Jack Dempsey?
Jack Dempsey was a boxer.
Is there a Jack Dempsey there?
Yeah, Jack Dempsey's a boxer, isn't he?
Former.
What time was it? What period was it?
No, he was...
We'll find out.
He's been discharged from a New York hospital.
1920s he was fighting.
You see, that detail could exactly date this
He's been
newspaper.
discharged from a New York hospital
Yeah, will do, yeah.
after a heart problem.
That'll definitely date it from
Yeah, you'll
that
look up,
information,
you'll know exactly the date and the year.
Yeah, battery, charger, isolators,
Isolation.
and lights.
Could be.
Yeah, so...
Oh, I took this light, come on.
No,
No.
try again,
alright.
hang on.
No, still off.
Yeah.
That's a bitch.
Nice. Let's have a look. Thank you. So, yeah, here you are. That's the way down to the A and B drives. You could go down if you had the last set of ladders, but it's not there anymore. There must have been a winch here,
Yeah,
judging by the sign.
maybe for
3 tons winch.
Is
So
there
that's the maximum load the winch
on
could
that
hold.
winch. Now, is there anything?
There would have been a winch
Cable
here.
there. Is there anything up there?
Well, there is a cross metal beam that would have held the sort of winch, yeah?
Very possibly. Yeah, have you been down?
No, because there's a set of ladders missing, but you could go down if you get the last set of ladder. So this would bypass basically all the flood.
Yeah.
We have explored the level below, but I haven't gone
You're not going
via
down the
this
ladders?
way. No.
I'm wondering what that like there.
It should be tested, but I don't know if it's weight bearing, because that's wood, is it?
That's what I'm wondering.
That's the only thing that worries me.
That's what's worrying me.
If it was steel beams, I would trust you with my life, but being just wood as it is there,
No. I don't think I'll bother.
I can't. I don't have guarantees of survival, shall we say?
Really must.
Could change the light bulbs here.
Yeah. There's a bit of weight in that sign as well.
Hey?
There's a bit of weight in that. It's quite
Yeah, it's quite hefty, isn't it?
It's out on the side
Yeah.
for nothing.
Do you want to change the light bulbs?
A lot of unscrewing screws to get that out. Or
It's one hell of a job. It's not like changing a household kitchen bulb, is it?
no, it's bizarre. Looks like it's had a transformer on there as well, or something. It's been a different voltage.
So here we come to this little incline. Here you are, Tom, look up your head, look over.
Oh, I've seen them. These sand tracks. Interesting use of them though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It
One
is.
good way to use them, just fold them up to stop any collapsing. They went through the effort to put a handrail and everything. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, I haven't seen this on any videos either.
No.
Are these,
I have.
are these the fossilised jelly?
I might have made a video of this. I
You're
can't
right.
remember.
That's the only reason I know it's here.
On it.
Hey?
Are these the fossilised jellyfish?
No, these are fossilized marine shells,
Marine shells.
crinoids.
Oh, there, look. Seen these here?
They're all over.
There's a wall up on the G&H drive where they put
Oh yeah.
a raise hole through, and it's black limestone with them in it. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you can
It
see
really
like the pure black
Like this.
limestone. It looks blacker than this. This is not black, this is light grey. And the marine shells, the crinoids, they stand out sparkling white, beautiful.
They do.
Actually, crinoids are they are kind of coral, are they?
I really don't know.
Yeah. So it's a mixture of shells and shells and corals.
My feet are absolutely soaked.
Yeah, mine too. I'm rather soaking wet. Have you noticed? Have you noticed here? Obviously, they had some sleepers and they had some rails here, did they?
Yeah, but there's a drill seal there.
Yeah.
Slightly bent.
There's a bit of a end of a drill. There's the tip of the drill. It was carbide, tungsten, was it?
Yeah, and you know, mate.
The end of
these
the
are
drills.
drills as well. No, they're not. They're pipes.
They had just pipes here.
Pipes.
What I found interesting about this level is the fact that it's following up the ramp, so it's a completely time period from the rest of the 40 level. Maybe it's a later exploitation of this area.
I don't know, but when you look, it's quite a wide and biggish heading. It's not small, is it?
No, it's big heading.
It's quite wide and it's quite high.
But they had a track system going, and
Yeah.
with a winch, some sort of winch and cable system pulling the carts up and
Well,
down.
how did they get them down that ramp? Because there's no way that they've taken them down that ramp. Because that ramp's not good enough.
Say that again, sorry.
When we worked below here on the A and B drive, when we drilled it and long holed it, might have been to exploit all this lot, perhaps. Who knows?
Yeah, so this level, as you say, Tom, this level runs along the A and B drive, but over the top of it. So it was the same vein that you were working back in the 80s.
90s.
80s, 90s, yeah? Back in the 90s. So there was obviously an earlier exploitation, maybe before you started working in the A and B drive in the 80s.
We did that from below, so.
You did it from below?
Yeah, so I'm wondering whether this is, you know, maybe how far do you reckon it is down to there?
How far? 40 foot?
40 foot?
40 foot exactly. Well, a bit more because we are up a ramp, so call it 47 foot?
Yeah, it's a bit more than that, maybe 50, 60 foot maybe.
50, 60 foot. Yeah. So if back in the day, in the 80s, you didn't know, you didn't know about this area.
I didn't know this bit
so
existed.
it might have been exploited before.
Yeah, very perhaps. It certainly has up here.
In the 80s.
Possibly 70s.
Yeah.
Possibly 70s. I mean, that's a bizarre thing on its own. It's like a rack for maybe holding drill steels. Well, they're water pipes or pipes. They're not drill steels.
Yeah, some sort of rack.
But that is. And that's quite old because it hasn't got the knock-on bit. It's got the old chisel tip on it.
Is this the one that you used to use in the 80s? Or is it previous? This is carbide tungsten.
There's no water either.
Oh, so there's no hole for the water.
No, it's old.
This predates to the drills that you used to use. So this must have.
It's a 6 foot bit. There's no water. It's old, you know that is.
There's no central hole for the water.
No central hole at all. It's old.
So it must have given off a hell of a lot of dust. This. Which
That's
obviously
old.
It was a problem for miners to breathe out the dust.
Very old indeed, that is. Track nail.
Track nail.
Shovel.
Here. All miner shovel. And that's the shovel. That's the handle.
To it, yeah.
The shaft, yeah. Proper rotting away this. Proper sponging. Cable they had for the haulage. Yeah?
Yeah.
So they have a winch and cable haulage system to pull the mine carts up and down this level, did they?
I wonder. Obviously it must have gone over there. It must have gone over there. And down there onto that other level.
Yeah, that was the way out, was it?
But it's not high. It doesn't look high enough. Pull them. Bean sticks.
Bean sticks?
Yeah.
Like wooden sticks, are they?
Inch range. And what we used to use them for was you tie a bit of gel on it, wrap it round it. So you put a pill of gel on it and you go into a slit. So like this is hung up here, or you've got a big lump or something like that, you wanted to fire it down. Then you'd lodge it up with a deck inside the gel into the slit where it's hung up, and you'd fire it, and that would obviously, if it's lodged like that, you could get it high enough up inside to drop it down, and that's what they used to use them for.
So just to push the gel ignites, basically.
Well, no, you fasten the gel ignite.
You fasten the gel ignite to the stick,
and then fire it. You push the stick up into wherever, and then fire it.
Yeah.
And that one bit of gel would probably dislodge everything and drop it down. I just can't get over the size of these. These tracks are huge.
They are, aren't they? You can see them here. Why would they need such big tracks? They like railway tracks, are they?
I mean, the weight in them must be absolutely unbelievable.
So they must have needed the weight of them, obviously. They must have needed very sturdy ones.
Loaders weren't, you know, they weren't massively big. You've seen an Anco loader yourself.
Yeah. Ankle loaders wouldn't need this size rails. So there was something bigger sat here, was there?
God knows.
What have we got there?
Well,
Tom?
it's a type of coach bolt, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an old one. Which
track bolt.
It could be a track bolt for fastening tracks together, maybe. When you join them up. Fish plate bolts. Same there. Big track pin. I mean, they're big spikes they are, you know. And there's an eyelet there that would go up. If you look, it's spread there, pushed up into a hole, tightened up and into that spread in the hole, so you could hang stuff off it. Can you see how it's got like a cone on the end there?
Yeah.
It pushes up. That locks it in. And is that newspaper there? Or box?
Oh, it's kind of a box, isn't it?
Yeah. Rotten.
It was a box, yeah. It's all rotten. Can't read any of it.
It's a shame.
Look at this, the ring, how it's
Split, yeah.
split open. This would have been under a lot of pressure, obviously.
Just a bit. Another drill steel there that's bent. That's had some pain on it. Have you seen these rollers here, Dave?
Oh, you've got the rollers here, because we come into a corner, obviously, here. So they had the rollers to stop the cables basically rubbing around on the wall. They don't turn that. They would have turned back in the days.
But this track here is totally different gauge to that in there.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
This is a wider gauge, is it?
No, I don't think it is.
Is this what? No.
Ah, that's how they got the ore down. There's a chute here. Look.
You know, the ore chute from the A and B drive that you can see looking
This is
up.
it.
That's it. This is it. But that ladder way down takes you to the A and B drive as well, if you know what I mean.
A piece of, don't slip on that for God's sake, because you'll end up down there. So you've got a piece of rubber there to help it slide. This, can I demonstrate?
Yeah?
This would pull on here. Be careful here. On that. Obviously, it's not.
Oh yeah, they used to
This
slide
slides
it.
across. To go across here, there's a manway down here as well. So they slide this across. They tip the carts down there. And then they push it back so nobody could fall down. Now, do we know what this timber's like?
That's the ore chute there, look at that. What timbers?
Do we know what this floor's like here?
I've walked on it, it's okay.
I didn't think it looked very good from it.
That's the manway, is it?
There's a manway, yeah.
This is the manway.
Have a look on that can to see if there's a date on it.
But they are probably all right. Yeah, yeah, that's the way. It would have had ladders going down, but they're long gone. They must have been reutilized.
Definitely. Well, that's what that was. And if you look here on the floor, I reckon this is like a lock. What I'm stood on.
This is a lock, yeah.
I reckon that must be a locking mechanism or something. The whole, so it didn't take the whole lock down. But that would slide on that way. They pull the railway trucks here, tip it down.
It's incredible. It's really huge, really big. Ocean this, isn't it?
It is.
Very big.
You want some oil? It's full of engine oil or something.
Have we got oil here?
There's oil in that. Definitely oil in that. Take the lid off and smell it. It's like engine oil. The old Duckham's.
Duckham's motor oil, isn't it?
Oh, the smell of a mine.
Have a grade on it, won't it?
No, there's no grade on it. It is. Hang on.
Here we come. We come to basically the end of this level.
If you look at that end there, Tony, it looks like it's collapsed.
It's like it's collapsed, yeah. Well, this is all. It's been backfilled. It's been backfilled. So obviously they came to an end here, and then as they were driving, you know, the slits across, they were backfilling it with material. Yeah. But this is, yeah, comes to a very abrupt end. As you can see here, all running. There's no way on. Wow. Look at this. What a chaos of what a chaos of shattered rocks. Yes, it can feel draft. Yeah. So it makes you wonder, did it go? You know, at one point. Interesting. What was this sort of box thing?
That there, that's all timber bolted together, nailed together if you look.
Yeah.
And I reckon it's sat on here. Obviously I don't think that pipe would have been there. Your end of your tracks here.
That's the end of the tracks basically.
Yeah, and I reckon they were like buffers, you know, so cars couldn't go any further.
Yeah.
But I wonder, when we go back down there onto that other level, have a look to see if there's a winch somewhere where there could have been a winch sat for maybe pulling the carts, letting them back to here to tip them.
There would have been a winch somewhere.
I reckon there's a winch, somewhere.
There's got to be a winch, or there would have been a winch somewhere, because
there's no way.
Why would there be a cable system otherwise?
That's it, and there's no way on this earth would they have taken cars down there, because they just couldn't get them down that where the handrail is. It's impossible.
Yeah. So all the mine carts here, they were driven by basically winch power.
And I reckon your mine carts came in and out down there.
Yeah, because the shaft here is
big
wide,
enough
is big enough.
Yeah. Definitely big enough to take a mine cart.
To take a mine cart up and down. So there would have been a winch lift system of sorts. What do you think?
Well, if you look, there's a roller there.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's what they did. That's bolted into rock. I reckon that's what they did. Does it go up as well?
So they would have winched.
They'd have dropped them in and out that way.
In and out that way,
Certainly
yeah.
big enough.